Hi. We are going on a hike. Where are we going?
Spider Lake.
Yes. Bye.
Sunday evening of Easter Sunday. The sun's going down soon. I wasn't planning on going on another hike, but just like Jesus got resurrected on a Sunday, on Easter Sunday, my camera that fell into the water 3 weeks ago on a Sunday dried out miraculously. It turns on and it takes pictures. Some issues though, when it dried out, there's residue on the inside of the lens, as well as all sorts of residue on the sensor, which does show up when you're using apertures, I think probably higher than 5.6 or 8 maybe. So since it's evening time, I figure we'd be using something like f2 here and see how those pictures look. Hopefully it's usable, and then I'll see if I can get the sensor cleaned somehow, the inside of the lens, or just use it at f2, which this camera is kind of designed for anyway. It's really windy today.
Hi!
Not quite sure what this is, but we came across a cross and a bike, and I'm trying to take photos with this camera. I don't think it's gonna be as good as before. Everything's gonna be hazy in it and with debris, but hey, it's amazing that it still works. Like, it was completely submerged underwater. There was water that was visible inside the lens, and it took almost 2 weeks for it all to dry out. But yeah, unfortunately when it dried, got residue left behind, so it will need to be opened up and the sensor cleaned. And the lens, I'm not sure, because the lens you can't open up.
Are you gonna tell the joke?
I don't have a joke to tell. You can see the sun setting through the trees. It's very nice. And a nice blue sky. So I've been taking some pictures with the RX1R as we're going. And yeah, you can definitely notice that it's not the same as it was, but should still have some usable photos. It seems like the contrast is way off, and it's like softer and a bit hazier, but I think depending on what you're shooting and the conditions, it might work. It's very nice here with the setting sun. On the RX1, unfortunately, if you can see on the screen, everything's like covered in a haze. It's really too bad. This was a perfect camera for shots like this, but I guess the sensor and the lens are kind of ruined from being underwater, so everything is just hazy versus how it's supposed to look in real life. Really unfortunate though.
Look at this! Look at it! Look how amazing it is! Like, it's so fancy! It's amazing here! This is the best!
Well, our path deteriorated significantly. It's essentially a lake that we have to cross now. I don't think we can go any further. Yeah. We will see if we can go around it through this forested area, which so far looks okay. And yeah, as I kept taking more pictures with the RX1, they're all hazy. It's not good, it's not really usable. Maybe an occasional photo under correct circumstances and settings could do it, but for the most part I think it's the end of it. Unless it gets cleaned and possibly a new lens. Well, we bypassed one obstacle, but there is another one. Well, we got through a bunch of obstacles in the road by walking around them, and now we're arriving at the lake right at sunset, or I guess it's a little after sunset, but the view should still be really nice.
Lovely.
Very nice.
Gorgeous. Amazing.
I will try to take a photo here with my RX1, but in the state the camera is in, I'm not sure we'll do a good job. We'll try it.
Lovely, beautiful, perfect, wonderful, amazing.
Alright, that was an amazing lake called Leonard Lake. We got to see the sunset colors on it. But now we have, what, 2 kilometers to head back. And it's gonna get dark soon, and our path is flooded for a lot of it. So we'll try to make best speed out of here through the forest and get back to the car while there's still some ambient light. So let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so this camera, the GoPro, I mean, isn't the best in low light, but we managed to make it back to the main path, I guess, which is relatively clear of any kind of water obstacles. So we should just follow this and we'll make it back to the car pretty quick. I didn't really record us going through those water obstacles and the flooded road, just because we wanted to make it through as fast as possible. And yeah, it'll be hard to see anyway with how dark it's getting.
Goodbye.
Well, this is gonna be hard to see, but my car is pretty much in front of us and we're back. Nothing's actually visible on the screen, so this is where we're ending it.